Okay, so it's late and I'm not going to hold y'all long. I'm going to run through the astrology happening right now. Okay, so we have the Sun in Leo, which is opposing the Moon that is still in Aquarius, but it's moving through Aquarius and will soon be in Capricorn. We have Venus in Virgo, Mars in Gemini, Mercury in Cancer, Jupiter in Leo, Saturn retrograde in Aries, Uranus in Gemini, Neptune retrograde in Aries, and Pluto retrograde, of course, in Aquarius. The nodes have shifted to Aquarius is the north node, Leo is the south node. There's a lot of lion energy going on, okay? And when I say lion, I mean roar, step into your power, which is funny because these cards came out, these fiery cards, especially Aries, okay, with Neptune and Saturn in the sign of Aries retrograding, okay? So you deserve this. Whatever is coming, you deserve it, all right? Boom. Alliance Gate opened up and started building on July 28th. It will continue to build and peak on August the 8th. And then we'll close out on August 12th, okay? If you need to see what that means for you, go ahead and look it up, Google it, okay? Major Leo placements are prominent right now. Also a Gemini and Aquarius, of course. So yeah, let's get into it. We are gonna pull on what we need to know on or around this full moon in Aquarius. And side note, we're walking up on the 5th annual channelversary. Let's go, which happened August 22nd of 2021. That's when I switched over to not another tarot reader, okay? If you are new, I am LUKIA, and yeah, let's see what it do. 222 is significant when I pause the video, okay? So the overall message is look at the bigger picture. We have full moon in Sagittarius, okay? Continue with the fiery energy, right? This is a time of reflection. But before I move on to the other cards, there was something I wanted to say before I even got to the planetary stuff. The truth will set you free. And you don't care if it pisses anyone off. Simple, right? Okay, let's go. The underlying energy, trust all will be well. Seriously, and this goes hand in hand with practicing gratitude. Another Sagittarian moon here. Okay, so Sagittarius could be significant, but trust that all will be well. New moon in Virgo. Okay, and practice gratitude. Like, things may not be exactly what you want them to be at the current moment. Okay, and I will use myself as an example. I was supposed to move a month ago, and I just got pushed back a whole month, you know. So yeah, it is frustrating. Okay, still in my living room, you know, all that good stuff. I ain't gonna get into it, but if you know, you know. So it's going to happen. The breakthrough is here. But patience truly is a virtue, okay? And trust, it can always be worse. Just as well as it could be better, it could always be worse, okay? Anyway, trust that all will be well, right? In the end of it all, it will be all well. New moon in Aquarius, open up to change, okay? So Aquarius really is coming in to shake shit up. And it started with the Pluto moving into the sign of Aquarius, which it will be there until like the next 20 years, okay? What, 2044-ish, something like that, right? Listen, be open to change, okay? So things may have been told to you that it would be one way, but it's turning out to be another way. The way I can simplify it, okay? Be bold and make the first move, okay? If you feel you need to speak up for yourself or say something, do it. Make the first move, okay? Closed mouths don't get fed, okay? And as an adult, I truly understand that. People aren't mind readers. They don't know anything unless you say it, okay? I tell my kids this all the time. If you want something, you need to speak up. If something is bothering you, speak up, okay? It literally, speak up. That's the message I'm getting right there, y'all, okay? So I'm going to pull from the chakra, wisdom of the chakra oracle deck, all right? And last time I pulled from here, the underlying energy, the card was vanity, and I actually realized that vanity was meaning that someone was caring about how something looks or how it seems when they really shouldn't. It doesn't matter what the reality is, because what is underlying doesn't have to be the reality that you think it to be, okay? What's perceived as reality is forever changing. Nothing is written in stone. I hope I'm making sense to y'all, but yeah, hold on. So I was called to not pull from this deck yet, the wisdom of the chakra, but to pull from the enchanted map oracle deck. And the first card out was compass, okay? And when I was shuffling, I actually heard, let your inner light be your guide, okay? So compass speaks about true north, okay? And your true north is what you are meant here to do, okay? And at this point in time, there is no better time to shine your light brightly, whatever it may be, in whatever it may be, okay? Listen. Be open to change, trust all will be well. What do we have here? You are seriously going through a metamorphosis, and you may not even know it. Truly, things are changing, and that's why Pluto comes about, to shake things up and change it. And then you got Big Daddy Saturn, you know, dragging people for filth, whatever karma, it doesn't matter, good or bad, okay? It's on the way, right? And then you have Uranus in Gemini. Seriously, unexpected change. You are truly going through a metamorphosis, but it may be slow, yet it is steady, okay? Things are happening right beneath your feet. Seriously, as the earth spins beneath our feet, do we feel it? No, we don't, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Trust all will be well. All right, you are really being called, or we are really being called to trust in the higher power, okay? Whether that may be something external, internal, or both, okay? I believe it's both, but anyway, we're not here for me. Well, we kind of are. Anyway, coming apart. Currently, the overall energy, you may be feeling as if things are stuck and frozen in time. Nothing is moving forward, but again, it's happening just slowly and steadily, all right? Coming apart. It may feel like things are breaking apart, like, and I always say, when it feels like things are falling apart, that means that more than likely they are coming together, okay? With every major, like, tower moment or major upset, there's always a major breakthrough that is waiting in line to come through, okay? So, like, this is beautiful. Now I'm going to pull from the wisdom of the chakras. 9 minutes in, the number of completion. When I pause it, I am being called to say, this right here is giving Gemini energy. Of course, Dragon's lair. Dragons could be significant here, right? And then we have flamingos, okay, and monarch butterflies. Those two could be significant. I feel like it's a beetle or a shell on here. I can't really see right now, but hey, take it how it resonates. All right. Gosh, like, I seriously, I can't and I won't make this stuff up. Let me tell y'all, when these cards are going hand in hand with each other, literally. So we have compass and we have discovery, and I feel those are perfect, right? You're on a road to discovering what you are truly capable of, okay? Without being hindered, without being feeling like you can't be who you are. You can't shine brightly like a star. Bars. Anyway. Underneath the deck, you are expanding, you are not dissipating. You may feel as if you are dissipating, just wasting away and waiting, wasting time, okay? Maybe even wasting energy, but you are not. This is bringing in expansion, okay? Possibly enlightenment, more faith. I'm getting more faith here. Let me see this lady. Look, it's like Empress energy right here. You see? She is pregnant here with the world and ready to birth it, right? Oh, beautiful. Now, overall energy, this is how it's feeling. Complacently, stuck. Complacently, wow. Complacency, stuck, stagnant, not moving, just weeping of the past that has gone, okay? You see the trees are barren, but the thing about life, you know it's going to come back. You know that the leaves and the blooms are going to return in the next season, okay? So you may have just gone through or going through a season where it seems like nothing is moving and are being called to persevere through it, okay? You may be, listen, when I literally the other day, I was telling, the person at the property manager, and I was telling her, look, my soul is growing weary right now. Not that I'm doubting that I'm moving anywhere, because that is actually happening. But the fact of the matter is that I'm tired. I am. It has been a long emphasis journey, okay? And as I said before, and some of you might have a problem with it, listen, Jesus wept and wearied. Okay, so please, I'm no better than Jesus. All right? And so this is how you may be feeling. You are tired of being the hero in your story. You are tired of waiting for the breakthrough, perhaps, right? But you are being called to persevere because, again, slowly and steadily, you are going through a metamorphosis here, okay? The numbers 7 and 3 are here, okay? 25 plus 12, right? 7 and 3 break down to 10. Completion, new beginning, starting all over again. Bars, boom. I mean, I'm just saying, all right? All right, so we're going to get some details to this read, okay? Look, we have the Fool card, a new beginning at the bottom of the deck. I just shuffled, okay, all that. New beginning, all right? Continue to take the, I don't want to say take the leap of faith. What am I trying to say here? Continue to run your race. Boom, okay. Continue to run your race, okay? Don't give up feeling as if, you know, complacency and stagnancy and it's a dragon's lair and things are frozen over time. Listen, that is a lie that you are telling yourself. As when I was shuffling, I saw the 7 of Swords. That's a lie you're telling yourself, all right? So let me go ahead and pull the cards. Okay, I have, 9 minutes left, all right? So, boom. Okay, first of all, the 7 of Wands fell on the overall energy here. So you may be feeling as if you need to continue to fight and just, you know, be defensive, okay? Like you're going through a jungle, okay? Going through a jungle of fire and all of that. Remember what I said where you said you feel, you know, I said we feel stagnant and things like that. That's the lie we're telling ourselves. Listen. That's the monkey on your back, which is the devil card. That's the monkey on your back, okay? Obsessed with the when, the where, the why, the how. That is what that is giving, the obsession. But that is a lack mentality, because you're not truly believing that it is going to happen for you. And it will. For those I'm talking to, you're not truly believing that it's going to happen to you. And that is the lie that you're telling yourself, the misinformation you're telling yourself. You've come this far so long. You have persevered through season after season. This isn't the first time that things have felt complacent. This isn't the first time that things have been complacent. But the seasons do change, and it is coming. It is coming. The blooms will bloom again, okay? Now is the time of rest and recovery. Now is the time of rest and recovery. Okay? Don't do too much is what I heard. Don't do too much. It's coming, okay? Now, boom. The main message here, Leo energy. Leo energy, which is very impactful right now. Having the strength to persevere, having the courage to believe, even when it seems as if you have no reason to believe. All right? Your inner compass lights the way. And guess what your inner compass is? The divine source within you. That's your inner compass. That's your inner light. That is what is guiding you to your true north, okay, in the direction where you are meant to go, where you belong, right? Boom, 15:55. All right, let's go. Well, you don't see this. This is the truth of the matter. You might be saying, yeah, right, whatever. No. All right, the truth of the matter is you are fearful. You are scared, okay? You're scared that things may not work out, all right? But the fact of the matter is this golden opportunity here is on its way. Literally, look at this. This is a seed that you plant and you invest, and it grows. A tree bearing fruit grows from this seed here, right? Everything comes together here, okay? I'm not even getting like a couple type of energy. This is things coming together in your life, okay? What else? Expecting a message coming in, all right, which you don't see. You could be getting a message, okay? Things could be happening quicker than expected. New beginnings quicker than expected, okay? Fire is quick, fast type energy, okay? What else? And then we have the sword here. Look, there's definitely a message coming in, a message of truth that is coming in, okay? And guess what? You're on the move. You're on the move. I feel like there's a song that I should be singing right now, but it just is not coming up, okay? It is a little late in the night. But anyway, Chariot. Choosing that all will be well. This is a choice. That all will be well. And upon that one choice, that all will be well, instead of seeking control over how it unfolds, the when, the where, the how, the what, the whys, that's devil energy. Trust that all will be well. Look at this. You taking that pinnacle, you're planting it, and you're being patient, because this card here, the Three of Wands, the ships are coming in. The ships are coming in, maybe even by the next full moon. Look at that full moon up there shining light on the planet seeds here. Planet seeds of abundance. Okay. Trying to see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. Alright. At the bottom of the deck. Look, you've been here before. Alright. You know that justice works out in the favor that it's meant to. Okay. With endings come new beginnings. Period. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I can't make it up. Overall energy, the Fool card. Trust and believe your new beginning is on the horizon. Legitimately on the horizon. Things are shifting in ways that you may have never expected. Okay, and you may be doubting it and believing it. But guess what? It's happening. Trust that all will be well. Let me get some advice real quick. Alright, the advice here, trust, okay, the Hierophant. Trust the divine, okay, is breaking things apart, breaking faulty foundations, okay,